Welcome back to regular viewers, and if you're a first timer, stick around. I love cooking hacks. It's the use of convenienced and packaged foods to help in the cooking process. We all have busy lives. I also don't like the power-hungry things like an oven. I use the slow cooker, halogen, air fryer, induction hob, and the microwave. Let's see what we can do with those. If you like what you see today, please subscribe. Feel free to share and comment. I can be followed on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. See you there. Hi guys, welcome back to ChrisTube Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a lemon meringue ice cream. We're going to be making it with lemon curd, some meringue baskets that we've just bought from Sainsbury's, and then a basic ice cream recipe. Now, I haven't got the overhead camera as such, so I'm going to be jumping between two cameras at this point, so bear with me. So we're going to start off by mixing the eggs, so 4 egg yolks, and 125 grams of caster sugar. So 125 caster sugar, 4 egg yolks. And we're going to just put that on a, beat that until it's nice and fluffy. Now, we jump over to the other camera. To a heavy base pan, we add 400 mils of double cream, .400 mils of full fat milk, and now I'm using vanilla essence, but you can use vanilla bean paste, which is ideal, or vanilla pods. If you get the pod, slice the pod and scrape all the seeds into the milk now. Vanilla bean paste, 2 teaspoons of vanilla bean paste into the mix now. I'm just going to be putting in just 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence because I don't want the vanilla to dominate this flavor. Now we turn that on and sort of keep stirring it so it doesn't burn. Until you sort of see bubbles around the edge of the pan. So I hope the overhead you can see that. This one I'm going to speed up now because I want them light and fluffy, the eggs. I'm afraid you haven't got an overhead camera because I'm using it elsewhere. But I'll show you when they're ready. Right, so now my eggs. My eggs are now looking a bit like that, folks. Quite light and fluffy. Okay, I'll just keep it there. Okay, so now we've got our eggs beaten. We're going to slowly add this mixture to the eggs. You don't want to go too fast, otherwise it will scramble the eggs because you've got hot milk, remember? So we're just going to do this on a very low and very slowly pour this in. Now you have to do it this way, because if you're tempted to do it the other way and just pour the eggs into the hot milk, you will cook the eggs and it's wasted. So you've got to introduce the milk to the eggs slowly. Once it's now mixed nice and fluffy, I'll just turn that off. You have a very milky but warm egg mix. And now we're going to flip back over to the other camera, because we now need to cook it. Right, so we're back on the stove now. You want to put it over a very medium heat. So I'm just going to go with a 5. Pour it in. Now what you want with this stage is to get it to a custard-like state. So it coats the back of the spoon. I'll swing this around slightly. So it coats the back of the spoon, but without making scrambled egg. And it's a bit of a lengthy process, this, so I'll probably put some time lapse into it. And you must stir it continuously, because it'll just stick and burn otherwise. This is where ice cream is temperamental, especially with eggs. I've got another, if you look on my other videos, there's one with a no egg ice cream, and that's really easy to make. There's nothing hard. And you can, I mean, both recipes, so this one, the lemon curd, no, the lemon meringue, sorry, lemon meringue and what I've got, the wholemeal ice cream, are interchangeable. You can change the flavors around. They're just 2 separate basic ice cream recipes. So if you want one without eggs, but lemon meringue, use the other recipe, just change the wholemeal for the lemon meringue. But I have to say, I love this one. This one is my favorite of all the ice creams. Right, so we're almost done. It's beginning to thicken up now. On the overhead, I'm sure you can see it's getting much thicker now. Still not coating the back of the spoon, but it's not far off. Right. Now, I've taken it off there because it's beginning to bubble slightly. And I don't want it to cook the egg. So, now we've just got to let this cool down. So, in the mix, into a cold bowl. Take it off the heat of the pan. Just cover it and let it cool. This cool. Only when it's cool can we put it into the ice cream maker. Before that, we need to make sure it's covered, because you don't want any dirt or anything falling in it. But you do need to let some holes, just to let that heat out. Okay, and leave it. We'll come back in an hour or so and see how we do it. Okay, so our ice cream is chilled now, or our cream sauce is chilled, so it can go into the ice cream maker. Now I've got a basic ice cream maker, so I have to put the bowl in the freezer to freeze. If you've got one of the electric ones, which you plug in and it works, great. Anyway, so let's get stuck into this. Right. Start that up, and I'll start pouring in my mixture. So now you've got to let that churn, and I'd say a good half an hour to an hour. It's only towards the end I'll be putting the lemon curd into the mix, and I'll be crumbling up some of the meringue to go in it as well before I put it on top. So let's check back in half an hour. Hi folks, okay, so I've taken it out of my ice cream maker now, which I've put on one side, put it into a tub that I can refrigerate it in. As you can see, it's quite nice thick ice cream. And I've also added in 4 heaped teaspoons of the lemon meringue. Sorry, that didn't come up on the camera. What I'm going to do now, is after get a good mix, I'm going to add some of the meringues, which are store-bought, I have to say. Now there's some old ones that I had, just lemon flavoured ones. I thought I'd put those in first. And it's just a case of crumble up the meringue so it goes into it. And the soppy bit, you only want the hard meringue. You don't want the inside bit if it's squidgy. So leave that off, or you know that you can eat. Right, so there we go. Now this is the meringue that's going to be inside the meringue, the ice cream. Give it a good mix. So what you have is, I suppose in effect, like a lumpy ice cream that's got lumps of the meringue in it. Just before you serve it, crumble up some of the other meringue nests and just sort of put it on top, so you've got something in there. Because with this meringue being in the ice cream, it's going to go a little bit soggy. But I know for a fact this is lovely. So stick it in the refrigerator, and the freezer rather, I should say. Until it's ready to serve, and then use your meringue baskets on top. I will show you what it looks like once it's ready to serve. If you like what you see today, please subscribe. Feel free to share and comment. I can be followed on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. See you there.